Oh, hey there. I was just relaxing here underneath our little enchantment area. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Sidetracked series. My name is the Carter712, and today we're finally going to be working on those roads and those paths that we talked about last episode. Oh, great. It's got to start raining right here in my intro. But anyways, we're going to be working on our roads and our paths, what we talked about in the last episode, but we didn't end up getting to. We ended up spending a little bit more time here working at our lake, and I think it turned out really nice. Oh, hey there, little fish. But I ended up saying in the last episode to leave a comment down below, and you could help us name our turtles here. We only had 3, and Define Apparel commented with like a triple name for all 3 of the turtles. And he also commented to use the name Gilbert for the 4th turtle if we found the 4th one. Well, we only have 3, and I didn't want to name all 3 turtles like from one person. So we're going to use the name Gilbert for this turtle right here. And you can leave a comment down below still. Oh, hey, turtle. Hello. You can leave a comment down below still and help us name our other 2 turtles. There you go, Gilbert. Alrighty, let's get into this episode. All right, so let's head into the storage building here, and we'll go over some of the materials that we're going to need for today's episode. We kind of talked a little bit about what we were going to do for our paths and our roads here, but we'll kind of go over that a little bit again. We're going to be using cobblestone as cracks in the path, and then andesite along the edges because it has a little bit less of a broken up texture, and then stone for the original path. And then we're going to use some deep slate and patches, and that's going to kind of mimic asphalt. Like they've kind of went through and repaired the roads at one point, and I think that kind of gives a nice aging effect to the world. And then we're going to go through and use polished blackstone bricks all along the edge for a nice contrasting look. So I'm going to grab a bunch of this stuff and we'll jump into a time lapse and get this done. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse of building the roads. I know we said we were going to get it done in the last episode, but we got a little sidetracked, stayed true to the series, but we got it done in this episode. One thing that I wanted to make sure that we did in this world was make sure that the whole world is navigatable by horse. The elytra is super nice, it makes things fast, but you lose a lot of this perspective of the mountains that Minecraft has been adding. And doing these paths and making sure it's all navigatable by horse is going to help us keep that perspective. I've went through and I've added some fences and some bushes here along the edges of our path, and now we need to add some lampposts and some retaining walls just to finish things up. Alright guys, well I headed on over to the swamps, and I got my first taste of just how insanely difficult it is to harvest these mangrove trees. But I think we came up with a really cool design here for our streetlights, so let's head on over here, we'll build another one and give you guys a little bit closer look at what we have going on. So we're going to start with a stone brick and surround this with some spruce trapdoors. Then we're going to take a mangrove plank and 2 polished black stone brick walls, and that's going to make up the post here for our street light. Then if we take some scaffolding and we stack up here to the top, we're going to throw a redstone lamp and a daylight detector on the top of this, and we're going to switch this into the night mode. What this does is every night when the sun starts setting, it's going to add a little bit of animation to our world, and all these redstone lamps are going to turn on and also give us an indicator of when we need to start heading to sleep. So if we head down here, we can throw some mangrove trapdoors on the fronts of this redstone lamp, because I'm not a huge fan of the texture of these, but the mangrove trapdoors have that little circle cut out in the middle, and I think the light shining through that adds a really cool detail. Then we're going to throw some stairs along the sides here. And then to finish this off, we're going to use some chains and some lanterns for a little bit of extra added light. Alright guys, well I hope you're enjoying episode 4 here of the Sidetracked series. I'm sorry the episode took a little bit longer to get out than normal, but we have been dealing with a little bit of audio issues through the second half of this video here. And I think I have things pretty much back to normal now, but it's one of those things that I could spend a month sitting here trying to get the beginning of this video and the second half of the video to sound the exact same, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm not sure what happened with the audio here, but everything got messed up, and I think we're back to a decent level. But like I was saying, if you're enjoying the content here, I would really appreciate if you could click that like button, click the subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to keep up with everything that we have going on here on the Sidetracked series. This is my first time ever doing a YouTube series, and I'd also really love to hear more from you guys down in the comments below on maybe some suggestions that you guys would like to see, or if you have any questions for me or about the builds that we have going on here on the Sidetracked series. I'd love to answer some of those in the upcoming videos, but other than that, what do you guys say? Let's get back into this episode. Alright guys, well to finish off this roadway, we need to add a retaining wall here at the top of the stairs as we're leaving the start area. This is a really nice area for a retaining wall, because otherwise we'd have like a 4-block high wall of dirt here, and I really don't like that look, especially along the edges of our roads. Especially because if you think about, like, if it would rain, all this dirt and stuff here would cause a mudslide down into our roads, and nobody wants muddy, dirty roads. So we're going to do a little retaining wall here and kind of just base it off of the one that we did over by our storage building. We're just going to use cobblestone, a few pieces of what is this stuff called? Mossy cobblestone slabs. There we go. Had a little brain fart. And some normal stone just to make like kind of like a little broken up pattern. All right, so our retaining wall's done here, and you know, these aren't something that's like ever gonna catch somebody's eye and be like, holy cow, look at that retaining wall that guy built. But you know, I think it adds that little detail of like thinking about how things would act in real life, and like if there were a mudslide right here, now we have a retaining wall to help protect us from that. And I think it's just those little details that help make things look actually finished when it's all said and done. Well, I think that's about going to be it here for episode 4 of the Sidetracked series. I more so just want to get this video over with so we can fix these audio issues and move on to the next video and start doing our next build and not have to deal with these headaches. But like I said earlier, I would really appreciate if you guys would hit that like and subscribe button if you did enjoy the content here. And like I always say, we'll see you guys in the next one.